Some YouTubers have this ability to completely ignore best practices, and yet they grow on YouTube. What's up with that? I've got the answers coming up.
Brian G. Johnson!
Hey, it's me, Brian G. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new and you want to grow a channel, stake your claim and amplify your message by subscribing. Click the bell notification and you'll be on your way. One of the common things I see with YouTubers who are struggling is I'll often address their questions. I'll provide best practices, and then they or someone else will always come and provide feedback based on other YouTubers like Jacksepticeye or Pewdiepie or Casey Neistat or Peter Mckinnon and say, well, these YouTubers don't do that. And they're absolutely right. But, you see, Pewdiepie began as a gamer, and not only did he cover games, he covered one specific game in depth, nearly 20 videos consecutively. So this is what I've got. I've got 10 tips that the most successful YouTubers like Casey Neistat, Peter Mckinnon, Jacksepticeye, and Pewdiepie have implemented to get where they are. That brings us to tip number 1. Serve a community. Now you might have heard that you should serve a tribe, and I like that. A tribe is a social division in a traditional society, typically having a recognized leader. And that's pretty good. It's almost as good as audience. And follow this first tip, and without question, you will grow an audience, which defined is an assembled spectators or listeners at a public event. It's a group of people that are assembled to watch your videos. But how do you do it? You do it through community. Community is incredibly powerful. It's a group of people having a particular characteristic in common. And when Pewdiepie got underway, his community, what they had in common was the game Amnesia. Now here's what's up. If you want to grow fast, then the easiest way to do that is to leverage a commonality that a group of people have. Over time, those people will get to know and like you, and then you can branch off. You can do more of the lifestyle videos that you see Pewdiepie and Jacksepticeye doing today. And step number 2, focus on the needs and wants of that community first. So let's say you're going to start a gardening channel. One of the things you can do to, again, jumpstart your channel to grow faster is to really identify the videos they want to watch, the topics that they're interested in. So how exactly do you do that? Well, you simply pay attention. Pay attention to the comments you get when you start to serve that community. You can jumpstart that process by finding a forum that's on the topic of your channel. If you're a gamer, maybe you're going to cover the new Battlefield 5. Find out the hot topics within that community and make that video. And tip number 3, a winning first impression. You know the saying, you only get one shot at making a great first impression. One of the things you want to do is make sure that your channel art, your profile pictures, and your thumbnail all work together to create a clear and easy to understand message to that community. Let's take the example again of Battlefield 5. If you're going to cover Battlefield 5 in depth, then make sure that's easy to understand when a viewer lands on your channel, because here's what happens. They're going to find one of your videos and they're going to click to your channel and they're going to make a judgment on you within seconds. And nobody's going to work hard to try to figure out what your channel is about. So you've got to be really clear. And tip number 4, you want to jumpstart views from search and suggested locations on YouTube. These 2 traffic sources make up a huge percentage of the views on YouTube. Here's exactly what you want to do. You're going to want to create 3 playlists, and each of these playlists should be related to one another. You don't want to dilute your message to the world. If you've got a playlist about Battlefield 5, gardening, and cooking, that's all over the place, and it dilutes the value of your channel for cooking or Battlefield 5. So 3 playlists, they should be related to one another, and they should fall under that community that you want to serve. Tip number 5, identify keyword topics and go deep. Let me show you exactly what I mean by this. This is Jacksepticeye's channel. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna sort the videos by the oldest videos starting first. This is a great example, I love this one. Jacksepticeye's 4th video published to his channel was very keyword driven. If you look at the title, Far Cry 3 PC, so he's being very specific. It's Far Cry 3 for the PC. And then he's got another search term, longest and highest wing flight suit possible. And sure enough, here you can see YouTube suggesting Far Cry 3 longest wingsuit glide. These are search terms that people are searching for, and this is Jacksepticeye honoring that community that we talked about, creating videos they want to watch. And I did a little bit of stalking on Peter Mckinnon, and check this out. I accessed Peter's channel. It comes up. I'm going to select videos, and again, I'm going to select oldest first. So I get the oldest, and this is what I see. Peter started out with very lifestyle type videos, super spicy food. And today, that video still only has 58,000 views, which is a lot, but check this out. Just a few weeks later, after publishing that video, Peter publishes 5 tips to instantly up your photo game, and that video has 1.5 million views. And it's how to improve the photos you create. And this is what I find interesting, the best YouTubers implementing best practices early when they started their channel. And tip number 6, better titles, more views easily. You will get more views. If you do this the way I'm gonna share, you will absolutely get more views. Number 1, you identify a keyword phrase you wanna target. And here you can see I'm gonna use Battlefield 5 as an example. I pull up Battlefield 5 and then I've got the letter A, the letter B, so Battlefield 5 Battle Royale. This is something the community is really interested in. This is a great topic for a video. You take that exact keyword phrase and you begin your video title with that phrase, again, exactly. Now, if the phrase is any longer than, say, 6 words, that's the only thing I'm gonna put in my video title. I want shorter titles that are easy for people to comprehend. So this is how I would totally crush this video. I know the community really wants new information on the Battle Royale mod for Battlefield 5. So I would begin the video title with the search term Battlefield 5 Battle Royale, and then I'd add a dash, new information. And what I want to add after the dash, at the end of the title, is something that's compelling. And for somebody that doesn't know the information I know about the new Battle Royale mod, that's very compelling, and this would make a great video title. Number 1, it's optimized for humans, and it's also optimized for the YouTube algorithm. And how would I create that video? As soon as new information was released, I would create that video very fast and I would get it out there to the community. When you really want to grow, do this. Tip number 7, the 30-day video challenge. Oh, and I use this method on my channel and I increased the views by like 4 times in just 6 weeks. This is what you want to do. You want to think of the most important elements, the technical elements of your video. And those things are as follows. Number 1, the backdrop. It should look good. It should be decluttered. It should make a statement. It should talk about and tell a story of what you do, or it should be visually inspiring. Next is the video quality as well as the audio quality. You want to keep these items in mind, and we want to add to this list editing. Editing makes a video. Great editing greatly improves the value to the viewer. Oh, and lastly is the lighting. So my backdrop is a combination of the lighting and a backdrop, and it works great. You want to think about these 5 elements, the backdrop, the lighting, the editing, the audio quality, and the video quality with every video you make, and strive to improve just one thing. Identify the weak point in your video and make it better. Now, for this to work, you don't give up on what you're striving to improve until you've made considerable gains, until you've made considerable improvements. Now, I did this on my channel for over a year. I continued to try to improve, and when it all came together, I got so many comments saying, your videos have improved so much, amazing. And even better, my subscriber growth rate really improved from about 1,400 subscribers a month to well over 2,000 subscribers a month and continuing to grow. And tip number 9, improve your delivery and presence on camera. If you're a gamer and you do voiceovers, well, improve your voiceover. That's the cadence of your voice. It's not saying ums and ahs. It's having the ability to pause for a dramatic effect. All of these things will greatly improve your presence and the value you add to the videos you create. If you want more views and subscribers, the path is not to how do I get more subscribers? It's to improve the quality of your videos. Here's a bonus tip. You don't get to decide the quality. You've got to hear it from the audience. You've got to see it in your audience retention ports, in your analytics. You've got to take cues from the audience, from the community you want to serve. Always be learning and improving. And tip number 10, the Hero Ascension method. Those of you that have watched my channel, that participate in my group on Facebook, you've heard me talk about this kind of hero strategy. It's really simple. Once in a while, you strive to create the best video you've ever created, and you spend a bit more time on it. It's a hero video. And here's why this works so well. 80% of the views and subscribers of your channel will come from 20% of the videos you publish. And knowing this means you can strive to publish more of those 20% videos. What I can tell you is those videos of mine are always based on that tip I gave you earlier. Really hone in on the wants and needs of the community, because they're the ones that will reward you with the growth you desire. Want to drive more views? Check out the video in the YouTube card right now. It'll help you drive more views from the suggested traffic source here on YouTube. And if you want to not only upload but amplify your videos, make sure to subscribe. Click on the yellow B to the G icon below. You'll subscribe and I'll continue to share the strategies and tactics that have allowed me to hit 40,000 subscribers. Amazing. Thank you so much to those subscribers out there. I'll see you next time. Oh, and poodles, I got 2. You dig?